my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial for you guys. I really wanted to do something bright and colorful, and I thought this would be the perfect look. I think this look is so gorgeous for, you know, summertime and just being fun, maybe like a summer party, and I really enjoy it. I love this look. I am obsessed with purples and oranges, and I seriously can't get enough of them. And I paired it with a nude lip because I thought that that would look best with this. I did do my eyeliner off camera because I feel like I do my eyeliner so much better when it's off camera. So I did not show that in this, but I showed everything else. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys love makeup tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. And let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm starting off by applying MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre all over my lids. I'm applying that with this Elizabeth Mott all over shader brush. I really like using this brush for primer, especially for the Paint Pot, because I feel like it makes it go on a lot smoother and it just really packs it on. To set that primer, I'm going to be taking MAC's Blanc Type eyeshadow, and I do this in every single tutorial. I like setting my eyeshadow because I feel like it makes my primer smoother and it really helps for the other eyeshadows to blend out really nice and evenly. The first color I'm going in with is Anastasia's Orange Soda eyeshadow, and I'm taking that on a Sonia Kashuk 109 blending brush. I am obsessed with this blending brush. It is amazing. It does an awesome job. So this color obviously doesn't show up too much, but I like to put down a first transition color just so I know where my crease is and everything. So this shade is MAC's Rule, and I am going in with this color because we are going to be using this as our lighter transition color, and I'm going to be applying that with the same brush that I used before, and I'm just applying that to my crease area. I really wanted to use an orange eyeshadow. This is a softer orange than what I'm going to be using next, so I thought that I would start off with something like this and then build it up as I go. So I'm just taking that and blending it into the crease, and as you can see, I do have tape down, so it will make our eye look a little bit sharper. Then I'm going in with a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to be just blending that out and diffusing the color all over the crease area and bringing it a little bit down to the outer corner of my lid. I like using a fluffier brush like this just to make sure that the product is nice and diffused. This next color is a pretty intense orange, and this is MAC's Orange eyeshadow. This is a MAC Pro color, so you will have to get it online or in a MAC Pro store, and I love this color. I think it's awesome. It's so pigmented, so I definitely like to go in with a little bit and then buff it out, and then go in with some more and buff it out a little bit more. So taking that same Sonia Kashuk blending brush, I'm just applying that to the outer crease and making this pop a lot more than it already does. I go back and forth a few different times. As I said before, I like to pack it on and blend it out and then see how much more I need to use. This is the same thing that I do with all of my dark colors, so blacks and anything like that. So I thought that I would use the same technique. Then going back into that Sigma E40 brush, I'm blending out that color. I'm just making sure that it is nice and diffused into the crease area so we don't have any harsh lines and you can't see the transition between the darker orange and our lighter orange shade. To prime the lid space, I'm using NYX's Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk, and I'm applying that to just the lid area because I felt like this would make our purple eyeshadow pop just a little bit more. And then I'm taking that same Elizabeth Mott brush and I'm just going to blend that out onto the lid. The color I'm using is Punch Fuchsia from the Anastasia Artist Palette, and my apologies on this part. I didn't realize that it was so blurry through this entire lid portion, so that's what we're working with. So I just apply that to my lid with a flat brush, and then I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 brush and just diffuse that color out. Now this is one of those things where you have to work with it fast because it will settle onto that NYX Jumbo Pencil and be a little bit harder to move, but I'm going back and forth between patting it and putting the product on the lid and then blending it out with the 217 brush. When you're using two different colors like this, it is a little bit harder to make sure that there's a nice transition between the shades. So like I said, I'm applying the color and blending it out as much as I can to make sure that there's no distinct line between the two. And then I like to go back in and add a little bit more of that orange color to the crease because we did lose a little bit of it. And then of course going back in with that same brush, I'm applying a little bit more of that punch fuchsia color and blending it out throughout the crease and throughout the lid area. For eyeliner, I use the Anastasia Waterproof Cream Liner in Jet, although I did not show it. To start off the face, I'm taking my NYX Angel Veil primer and I'm applying that all over my face. I have really been enjoying this primer a lot. I think it makes the skin feel really nice and it preps it for that foundation, and I think that it does a great job at giving you that radiance in your face as well as making it nice and smooth. And for foundation, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and mine is in the color Sand. This is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but I decided to use it anyways because I really like the product and I think it really does an amazing job. You can't really tell that it's too dark on my face now on like camera and everything, but once I go outside it is way too pink and it just doesn't match me at all. So I'm applying that to my face with my finger, and then I'm taking my IT Cosmetics No. 7 complexion brush and just blending that out. This is my absolute favorite foundation brush at the moment, and I think it does an incredible job at making sure that your foundation looks flawless and that it looks nice and even. For concealer, I'm using my Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer, and I'm applying that with the opposite end of that complexion brush, and I'm just applying that underneath my eyes in a triangle, and I'm going to blend it out with the same foundation brush that I use, which is the opposite end of this brush. I've been loving this technique of putting it on with one brush and then blending it out with my foundation brush. I just feel like that it gets the product everywhere and disperses it wherever I need it. Also great too if your concealer is a little bit lighter than your skin tone and you don't want it to be stark white, your foundation brush will also go in there and just blend it out nice and evenly. To set that concealer and to highlight, I'm using my Anastasia Banana Powder, and I'm taking that on an e.l.f. tapered brush, and I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eyes and basically anywhere that I put concealer. So underneath both my eyes and on my chin, my forehead, and down my nose. To bronze and contour, I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm taking this C Makeup & Company powder brush. I really like using this. It is broken, but I still like to use this brush for applying the bronzer to my face. I just think it does a really nice job. So I'm applying that to my cheekbones. Then I'm going in and applying that to my forehead just to bring a little bit more color into my face. Now to go in and do the bottom lash line, I am just taking my Nancy blending brush and applying Max Rule and Orange, so the same colors that we applied in the crease area, and I'm going to be applying that to my bottom lash line. Honestly, I don't have a technique to this, but I just place it underneath my eye and keep blending so it doesn't look really sloppy. I love putting on bottom lash colors. I think it's my favorite part of the entire look. Then I'm going in with the same punch fuchsia color that we used on the lid and applying that to the inner portion of my eye. I'm taking my Tarte eyelash curler and curling my lashes to prep for mascara. And the mascara that I use is the Lash Domination Mascara from Bare Minerals. The lashes I'm using today are the Ardell 113 and Salon Perfect Demi Wispies stacked on top of each other. These have been my go-to lashes and I'm so obsessed with them. For blush, I'm using MAC's Harmony Blush, and I'm taking that on a MAC contour brush, I believe it is, and I'm just applying that to my cheekbones and blending it into my bronzer. And I'm applying a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes because you definitely cannot forget that. For lips, I'm starting off with my NYX's Natural Lip Liner, and I'm just lining my lips. I'm giving my lips a nice shade of color since we will be using a lighter lipstick today. And the lipstick I'm using is NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the color is, but it will definitely be linked down below in case you guys are wondering. But it is a nice soft nude color, but it is lighter than my skin tone, so I definitely have to use a darker lip liner underneath. For a brow bone highlight, I'm taking MAC's Shroom and this Anastasia flat brush and just applying that to my brow bone to highlight the high points. Then I'm also going to go in and take that and highlight the inner corner of my eyes. Because this is a bright summery look, I wanted the inner corner to be very, very light. For a highlight, I'm taking Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. And I use this all summer and I love it. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. So I'm just applying that with a e.l.f. I think this is a Flawless Concealer brush, and I'm just applying that to my cheekbones, down my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. To set my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Setting Mist. And that is it for this tutorial, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave me your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I'm like, hey, what's up? She my track, we be